Titanic 2 movie releasing in 2025? Return of Jack speculation explained. What if Jack and Rose's love story did not end in the icy cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean? Some recent posts online have fans convinced a sequel to 1997's Titanic, titled Titanic 2, The Return of Jack, is set for release in 2025. Even nearly 30 years after its release, James Cameron's Titanic is still iconic among moviegoers new and old. The Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet-led love story turned nautical disaster ranks as the fourth highest-grossing movie ever. Because of this, in part, James Cameron has cemented himself as the biggest director of all time in terms of box office. Conversation surrounding a potential Titanic 2 film has run rampant thanks to some alleged marketing materials for the title making its way online. Several posters and trailers have been picking up steam on social platforms like Facebook and YouTube, teasing a follow-up to James Cameron's 1997 original Titanic movie. One of the more popular of these supposed Titanic sequels is known as Titanic 2, The Return of Jack. The Return of Jack poster popped up on social media on September 20th, teasing the return of Leonardo DiCaprio's thought-to-be-dead Jack Dawson, as seen in the first film. The poster features DiCaprio's character alongside Kate Winslet's Rose DeWitt Bukater looking off at the sea, along with a supposed 2025 release date. This poster is just the latest in a string of alleged looks at a second Titanic movie, with several trailers, including those uploaded by VJ4RAR2 and Cage Studio on YouTube. However, just because these so-called sneak peeks at a Titanic may second look convincing, that does not mean they are real in any capacity. The poster, along with these two trailers, seems to be the work of fans dreaming up what a potential second Titanic film could look like and does not have any connection to any real new movie on the way. The first Titanic film was based on the real-life nautical disaster that saw the Titanic ocean liner sink in the Atlantic Ocean in 1912. While the love story, the Oscar-winning blockbuster, centered on a board that ship was entirely fictitious, the movie was based somewhat on reality. Seeing as there was no second Titanic ship or disaster surrounding it, a second film would make no sense, unless it focused on the characters from the first movie and their entirely landlocked adventures following the disaster. Funnily enough, a nonsensical Titanic 2 movie has already happened. The film was released in 2010 by Studio The Asylum and followed a second, albeit not real, ship-sinking event similar to the first Titanic movie. This straight-to-DVD movie was one in a line of mockbusters from the studio, almost spoof-like take on various big names in cinema. Even if Hollywood wanted to pursue a real-deal Titanic sequel, director James Cameron has moved on from that film and is chasing new creative endeavors. To put it plainly, a mass-market sequel to Titanic seems like almost an impossibility, with something like a remake perhaps feeling a little more likely.